agent friends. Today I was going to talk about my favorite subject, which is that's not how it works. And usually we talk about, sort of a misconception of our business or how transactions go with the public and try to shed a little light on how it really is supposed to go and what their expectations ought to be. But today I decided to take a moment and on our public facing Facebook page spoke about the fires in Los Angeles and recommended that everyone take out their phone and make a video of their belongings in their house to share with, well, first of all, if there is an insurance claim to be made, it's great to have.
Copy papers here.
Sorry. It's great to have. My son interrupted me. It's great to have evidence of anything that you're claiming was destroyed and needs to be replaced. So I recommend that people make 2 videos in that category. One of any upgrades that they've done on their house, including possible receipts, price quotes, etc. I tell them that they should start with the video facing them, state their name and the date and what the intention of the video is. Unfortunately, sometimes people also don't make it through these disasters. And so their family members or the people who are trying to recover from the tragedy may need to access this without their help. And so adding that to it, I think is doesn't sound great, but it's a good forward-thinking way to do it. So then turn the camera around and go room by room throughout their house, filming any upgrades that they've made, talking about the value. If they've got evidence of the value in by way of receipts, include those as well. And then the second video is for any of their valuables: jewelry, watches, personal items, clothing that may be expensive, artwork, furniture, especially anything that's relatively new, that they're going to need some evidence of its existence and the value when they make an insurance claim. Then they need to take both of those videos and put them in the cloud. So most of the time, people who use Apple are going to put it in iCloud. Most of the time, people who use an Android are going to put it into Google. And those, I think, are the 2 best to recommend because those are great big companies that probably aren't going anywhere. Sometimes these smaller companies have been bought or assumed, and then they'll say you need to get all of your photos out of here by such and such a date. So I don't think that's going to happen with these 2. Then they need to share that with some people close to them. That might be an attorney, it might be a family member, it might be a spouse. Probably several people would be great, and give them access and an easy way to find it and get to it. Then the last video I suggest that people make is a personal video of the items that they would mourn the loss of. So my son's self-portrait is over my shoulder here. That's something that I love it, and I would miss it if it were burned up in a fire or lost in a flood. And several pieces of my kids' artwork. There's artwork that's on my walls that I love that isn't particularly monetarily valuable, but it makes me happy. So go around and account for those things that you're going to want to see again, and make yourself a personal memory video, including those things. And then redo these every year. So it's great for you as a real estate agent to include that as a reminder. You could have a day of the year that you do it. Maybe there's something that has significance, perhaps something that happened in your area that could be commemorated with a reminder for everyone to go and do this. Or another great idea is the Houseversary date. We haven't been sending Houseversary cards or emails, etc., but now I'm thinking this is what I'm going to include in them. And a reminder, or they could do it on their birthday, but a reminder to do this every year so that they're fresh and updated and everything that needs to be included is included. Thanks so much. And I hope if you are affected by these horrible wildfires that you get some respite and that you're okay and your people are okay. And if your property is not okay, that you are able to get someplace safe and comfortable while you rebuild your life. And we're thinking of everyone out there and just sending all the good vibes and love that we can.